Hi everyone, welcome to the course. I am really happy you are here. I am your instructor, and today we are beginning with Unit 1, the icebreaker. The purpose of this lesson is very simple. I want you to feel comfortable speaking English from the very first day. No pressure, no perfection, just easy communication. Think of this as warming up your voice before we start learning real grammar and real speaking skills. Now, you might be wondering, why do we start with an icebreaker? The reason is very straightforward. When you learn a new language, especially English, the biggest challenge is not grammar. It is not vocabulary. The biggest challenge is the fear of speaking. Icebreakers help with that. They help you relax. They help you feel less nervous. And they encourage you to speak without worrying about mistakes. When you speak a little every day, even small sentences, your confidence grows very quickly. Icebreakers are like the first step to opening the door of English conversation. Let us talk about some simple icebreaker questions that you can use anywhere. These are very basic questions, but they are powerful because they help you start a natural conversation. For example, you can ask someone, "What is your name?" Or you can ask, "Where are you from?" Another easy one is, "What do you like to do in your free time?" Or maybe, "Do you have any hobbies?" These questions are simple, but they are perfect when you meet someone new or when you want to start speaking English casually. Let me show you a small example of how an icebreaker conversation sounds. Imagine this. I say, "Hi, my name is Sarah. What is your name?" And you say, "I am Alex. Nice to meet you." Then I reply, "Nice to meet you too, Alex. Where are you from?" You say, "I am from New York." And you ask me, "And you?" And I say, "I am from London." That is great. You see how smooth and natural that feels. Nothing difficult, nothing complicated, just simple, friendly communication. Now it is your turn to practice. If you have someone with you, ask them a few icebreaker questions. If you are alone, you can practice in front of a mirror. Say the questions out loud. Ask and answer at least 5 of them. Do not worry about your accent, your mistakes, or your speed. The goal right now is simply to get comfortable speaking. Remember, every time you open your mouth and speak English, you improve, even if the sentence is small. And that brings us to the end of Unit 1. You did great. You have taken the first and most important step. From now on, we will build on this foundation and slowly move into more useful English for real life and real conversations. I will see you in the next unit, where we start learning the basics of English with simple building blocks.